got something really shameful to share with you. It has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will be 6. 6 weeks since Challenge Roth, because it has been such glorious weather here in the UK. My TT bike is still, look at that, it's still covered in whatever the hell ends up on a bike during an Ironman from Challenge Roth. Still got my fancy little flappy number as well. Where are the scissors?
There.
Ah, there they are.
Don't get feet pics. Oh, surely you've got to open it.
You've already done it. Oh snap. So this weekend I'm racing Challenge London, and so it's now Monday, the race is on Sunday. Probably thought, oh wow, dry bag. Probably thought I better try this out before racing in it, so not sure when that's going to happen. It's been raining loads here, as I already mentioned. Basically that means the river near us is really high and a bit minging as well. Who knows what they pump into it when it rains. So I'll get this out, have a look at it, check it fits for size. I've got a few other bits as well. Yeah, I'm quite keen to do like a review of this wetsuit because I had the old one too and I really liked it, and I want to see sort of what's changed, what's new, if it still works for me. I've got a slightly different size on this one, but quite excited to see, really. So yeah, let's get it out and have a look. So this is the Vanquish X in a size medium tall. For reference, I'm about 187 centimeters tall and about 78 kilos. So we'll see how this one fits for size, but I'm hopeful off the side of the chart, this should be the one. A few other little goodies as well. Don't look at that. That's coming soon. Nice Zone 3 swim hat, swimming in the river, bright colour, means I can be spotted. There's like boats and stuff, very scary. And yeah, some goggles also. And I went for, you know when you swim open water and you're like, do I bring a pair of dark goggles? Do I bring a pair of light goggles? Well, this is the answer to all of those problems. This is a set of photochromatic goggles, so I'm really excited to see what these are like. Basically, they change colour, so if it's light, they get darker, and if it's dark, they get lighter. Simple. Might need to loosen those up a little bit. Oh, they're already really close to the biggest sizing. Curse this massive dome. Pretty light now, right? But then, if I have no way of showing this, just gonna have to trust me. Oh, right, I'm in. Feels very flexible. This is wicked. If you've ever put a wetsuit on when you're sweaty, you know the pain, and yeah, it takes like twice as long. So if you hadn't already guessed then by this snazzy new wetsuit and all those other bits that I showed you earlier, basically at Challenge Roth, at the start of the race, I ranked my bike, got everything ready, put my wetsuit on, said goodbye to Catherine, and then as Catherine wandered into the distance, I realised, oh crap, I haven't got my goggles and hat. I was then panicking big time, as you can imagine. First pro race, no goggles, no hat. Thinking about doing 3.8k without goggles was slightly terrifying. However, I saw Xander from Zone 3, who I'd met before in the Race Expo on the Zone 3 stand. And he was basically my knight in shining armour, and managed to make a few phone calls, And as it happened, Triathlon Dan, the Triathlon Dan, had a spare pair of goggles with him in transition. So I met up with him in transition, got down to the start line, got a hat from the officials at the start line, and basically disaster was averted. But meeting Xander there, I was forever grateful. He was actually taking a photo of me because I was wearing a Zone 3 trisuit that I was racing in, the Aero Force 1. And I reached out after the race to Zone 3 and said, like, it'd be great, I met you guys out in Roth, if we could work together. I use your products already because I had the old Vanquish Wetsuit and the Aero Force 1 trisuit, love them both. And basically they've said, yeah, we can work together. So I've got this snazzy new Vanquish X wetsuit, which is a slight upgrade on the old one. I'm going to do a review video on this after I've done a few swims in it. And I'll go through all the details around the upgrades in that video, but first impressions are good. It fits, feels nice and flexible, so that's exciting. And looking forward to getting out in the water. But for now, I've got to get out of this, put my cycling gear on, and hop on the turbo, because it's 6 days until Challenge London, and I've got some training to do. So, on the turbo, out the wetsuit. One quick thing, just got out of the wetsuit. That is sweat from putting a wetsuit on indoors on a muggy day. The sacrifices we make for YouTube. Anyway, on to the bike session.
Tonight, you somewhere. Tonight, you somewhere.
Right, ride done, 3 by 8 minutes. Repping the Send It headband. What are you up to?
I am selling my first ever road bike, so I'm dismantling it.
So if anyone wants a road bike frame and parts...
Yes. One careful owner.
I like your head torch as well.
Thank you.
That pretty much wraps up today's video. Haven't been able to get any swimming in on the wetsuit yet. Gonna try and get down to the river one night this week, as I'd really need to give it a go before the race next Sunday. Another exciting thing, if you've watched all this way, then you get a reward, because Zone 3 have given me a discount code. I'll plaster it all over the screen now. I think that's good for like 20% off, and I get a kickback as well. So anything you buy through the channel helps me out too, helps with race entries, travel, all that sort of thing. Check that out. If you want anything Zone 3, I can highly recommend all the things I've tried so far. And thorough review of the wetsuit coming up. A few more bits this week. Bike for sale.
Couple of bikes for sale.
Yeah, if you want a mountain bike or a CAD 10 Cannondale, hit me up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at some point soon.
You somewhere tonight.